I know this is going to sound crazy, but in the spring of 2017, while I was learning options trading in the stock market, I accidentally stumbled onto this one thing that exponentially increased my net profits as an Amazon seller without investing any more time or money into the game. It's a coveted secret of the Amazon lowballer. And in a moment, I'll share exactly what I uncovered. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Charles Heflin, and ever since I learned that one thing, I've been able to completely sell out of all of my inventory within days while charging less than everyone else and still making exponentially more than I used to. Imagine watching as your Amazon account balance begins growing faster than you've ever seen. You're charging less than everyone else, and then suddenly you get paid and you rinse and repeat the same strategy again. Only this time you're compounding your profit from the first round. By the end of the month, your take home net has tripled while you're actually working less hours. It wasn't always like this. Like most other Amazon sellers, I was sourcing product online and in retail stores, buying low and selling high. I made a rule for myself to never source below a 20% return on investment and to stock up on fast moving products whenever I came across them. I had a dream of easily putting my kids through college, buying a house for cash, paying off all the cars, and spending as much time as I could with my family. But something was terribly wrong. I remembered way back in 2012, after crunching some numbers, that based on sourcing and selling for at least a 20% return on investment, that my business should be massively larger than it was. I had invested over $100,000 into product and was averaging a 22% ROI across the board. If I had only grown my $100,000 at 22% every year across a 5-year time span, then my business should be massively profitable by now. In addition, I should have a bunch of money in the bank, but I didn't. Something wasn't right. Why wasn't I making more money than I was? Where was all the money going? The wind had been knocked out of my sails a bit. I decided to start looking at doing other things to supplement my income while I ran my Amazon business on the side. I just couldn't figure out how the numbers were playing against me in this business. It seemed way too complicated to even comprehend. Then suddenly, out of left field, something pulled me into learning options trading in the stock market as a solution. I could hear the disapproval of my mother in my head, but I went headlong into it anyways. I spent months taking classes and really digging in and studying the trade. There were very successful investors that were using options to play ranges on stocks. When you do it right, you make money regardless if the stock goes up or down. I was determined to learn how to do this. These guys were consistently doing over 100% annual returns on their capital. I wanted to do the same thing. While I was going through these classes, I kept getting flashes of Keepa and Camel charts from my Amazon business dealings. I started seeing strange correlations between how professional options traders play the numbers and the Amazon business. And that's when I discovered it. The one thing that changed my Amazon business from a weak profit maker into an exponentially growing profit monster that I couldn't feed fast enough. Now my Amazon business is growing way faster than I could have ever imagined. I work at home full time, spend as much time as I want with my wife and kids. I can't tell you how cool it is to actually charge less, work less, sell more, and make exponentially more than I could have ever thought possible. I don't know what your definition of success is, but I want to tell you here and now that the thing that's standing between you and the life you deserve, that next level, reaching the full potential of your Amazon business, is the one thing that I've been talking about. That's why I wrote this book, The Low Baller's Guide to the Galaxy. And today you have the chance to learn the one thing that can skyrocket your Amazon business to that next level. It's the one thing that allows you to exponentially grow your net profit without investing more capital into the business. It's the one thing that will have you making more money on the same effort that you're expending right now. Here's how it works. It's so simple and it's completely counterintuitive. It goes against the grain of everything that you could possibly think. It goes against all rational thought. Selling on Amazon isn't about selling products at all. It's about how fast you can reinvest your capital. It's about buying small, selling fast, and then compounding your returns multiple times in a 30-day period. It's the ultimate secret of the low baller. You know, the sellers that you hate because they price lower than everybody else and steal the buy box away and make other sellers panic. Well, I'm here to tell you right now that those guys are laughing all the way to the bank, and I'll show you why. In my book, I reveal the never-changing laws of the numbers that million-dollar options traders use to see massive annual returns in the stock market. In my book, I've translated all that complexity and applied it to the non-volatile, price-stable physical products market on Amazon and made it so easy that even a third grader can understand and apply it. I reveal the simple rules that the Amazon lowballer follows religiously to see massive net profits while counterintuitively charging less. Amazon itself was built on these principles. After all, Amazon is the ultimate lowballer, and for good reason. They understand how the numbers work. They become the world's largest internet retailer, and they've done it by following the simple laws of the lowballer. In my book, I reveal how you can source products for super low ROIs and turn them into super high ROIs by the end of the month. You'll learn the in and out secrets that the lowballer hopes you will never learn, like why buying more than one unit of any product can actually reduce your annual net profit by thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. You'll learn one simple tweak that will at least double your ROI on all the products you buy, even when you charge less than everybody else. Finally, you'll learn how to apply just 5 simple rules that will manage all of this stuff without you having to even think about it. You won't have to crunch any numbers or figure out any complicated formulas or do any math. It's all laid out in an easy read that you can finish in a single afternoon. And that's why you need instant access to my book today. I know that I could easily charge at least $99 for this book and get it all day, but I decided that I want as many fellow Amazon sellers to get their hands on this book as possible. And quite frankly, you don't know me, and I want to remove as many barriers as I can. I have some valuable information to share with you, so I want to break down all the walls of resistance so that we can get to know each other. So I've priced this book at a super affordable price of only $8.99. So click on the link below this video and get your copy right now at this super affordable price. My personal email is at the end of the book, so we can chat if you have any questions at the end. I love talking about this stuff. And if the 90% discount on my book isn't enough to push you over the edge, this will. I wanted to make this offer totally irresistible. When you order today, I'm also going to give you exclusive access to my webinar training. This takes the one thing that exploded my Amazon business profits and digs deeper into the principles using deep and clear explanations as well as visual triggers so you can apply the techniques quickly. After you read my book and attend the webinar, you'll be a master of this stuff and you know how to easily transform your Amazon business into the cash machine you always dreamed it would be. So when you order right now, you'll get the exclusive invite to attend this webinar training absolutely free. And in addition to this, when you order my book today, I'm going to provide 10 meals through Feeding America because I'm on a personal mission to do my part to help end hunger in America, and your purchase today will help me do just that. So right now you have the opportunity to get the wisdom in your hands to transform your Amazon business into the profit machine you always dreamed of with my book and exclusive webinar training. And you also help people in need because for every order I'm going to provide 10 meals through Feeding America. It's just one small way that I can give back for all the good fortune that I've had. So click the link below and I'll give you instant access to my book and personal invite to my exclusive webinar training right now. Oh, and one more thing. I want to talk to the sellers out there who've tried everything and are still feeling stuck. The sellers who spent time sourcing product to the best of their ability but only seeing mediocre results. The sellers who've invested money into a dream of running their own thing full time. The sellers who wish there was more profit rolling in for all the hard effort spent. I know exactly how you feel. I've been there and done all that. Heck, I was so desperate that I was willing to bet my life savings in the crazy, volatile, and unpredictable stock market. And I want you to know I've got your back. You'll know if this is right for you within 10 minutes of reading it. For most sellers, it clicks with them right away. But I don't want you to feel rushed. Read my book, attend the webinar, and apply these techniques to your business. If you don't see fast improvement in your business, if you don't feel this is right for you, or if you just don't like me or my teaching style, then you can contact me and I will refund your purchase 100%, no questions asked. So you can't go wrong here. This really is the one thing that can take your Amazon business to the next level fast. And I guarantee it will work just like I say, or I'll give your money back and I will still provide 10 meals to Feeding America anyways. So remember, you get instant access to my book, The Low Baller's Guide to the Galaxy, right now at a savings of over 90%, exclusive access to my in-depth webinar training, and you'll help provide 10 meals to Feeding America, all for one low price of only $8.99. So go ahead and click the button below right now.